Alright, the government of Machimachiwa can who be more Abusia. As I could NPP former CEO be. It be a no whose story we in as one young who sudia. Any my young cum. Nas one who sudia after so a chin we no. And Simbi ebo bofi the chiriba. And this is for at the court to any match for mana. You be calling some in ha Ashanti Media. Some for Hinana a dozy pokunie. Nam no idea share. Send no first time. I subscribe a channel no like no share. For gentle to comment section as enough notification bell no bosso. A be a video about Tumbiano, Winsa Ebecabi. Alright, now when him say NDC for by NPP for Chichum Bebreno, a former buffer stock CEO, I friend Abduahab Hanan Papawi Wakahubi. Now, after so a chain, we and some Nakwaba. Nasia de Diabetum, and is a no to coin, I caught Naman coins wound to coin. Now Uncle Henry Pomdinka cra. Abusiana walk on do Kutakana. Anna, a deputy. Attorney General, a friend Justice Slim Doctor. A bay post to say a cheaper pay at the ya, the bank account, a frozen uncle Coco used to come. Now Coco used to come, we are a young qua, or maybe a Mubiani. At the said you can overlet a Janano. I don't think ya watcher and Abusia. Yachini we and a lawyers and yes, or Muku in Seminum, that the above free a chiribano. Eh, I certain na say, why lawyers on a control. May unconsuming in your mind. I best started a free her. A post winner, you didn't go say. Ex Buffer Stock CEO arrested at Accra Airport over alleged attempt to access a frozen bank account. Now, after this post, yes, be investigations are cocoa other platforms or said na air cost for no. Yakuhu said, oh, Empire Chapapano, a weekend, ya, and a cocoa chino. Yakochini, we ni lead counsel, a former AG, Godfred Odame. Rabbi Dinkomo say, I am passing a chino near chino. Dear AJ Air Kansenko or Coco easy carefully frozen account mono no cre, and I say Dabby. Now aiding can and some say, and I go for a damn I will lead counsel at the Tuja.
Not giving the opportunity to see our client at all. Indeed, we were told flatly that they don't allow lawyers to see their clients on weekends. And that's quite perplexing. I'm surprised. If a person is arrested, say on Friday night or Saturday, he will be in without access to counsel. I mean, that's the republic in which we live now. And indeed, he's been picked up for no reason. As far as someone said, just been banded off into custody for no reason whatsoever. He's been given the right to leave the country, to travel to the country for a few days by a court of competent jurisdiction. The deputy attorney general himself was in court and argued, and this colleague of mine argued that day. And if indeed he had any objection to the order granted, he only had to appeal. But he had to sort this surreptitious means of preventing from traveling. I think that this is totally unwarranted and unnecessary. There's no order of any court of competent jurisdiction preventing from accessing his account. The only order that they had was procured over a year ago before the discontinuance of the earlier prosecution. And we have a court ruling, a ruling of the High Court Adenta about 3 weeks ago to the effect that that order has lapsed. And that if the attorney general indeed desires to come for a fresh freezing order, he has to apply to the court. He has not done so. There is no order of any court preventing from accessing his funds. Be that as it may, he has not accessed any funds at all. He should produce to the public, to the whole Ghanaian Republic, for us to see the manner in which he claims Hanan attempted to withdraw any money from the account.
Entina a former AG, ese and some deputy attorney general Kanina no could be any entro na anyadi papa we nka wokoko isika bia na se omo any evidence bia e kire se wokoko isika e dey free any frozen account ma omo fa evidence nemra CCTV camera bia ni hwebo ba bia e kire ye nti se omo wo bia omo fa mra na de omo kan entro ana afi nso ya chi ono ne client wie na okwakohwe ne client no ya se e weekend ntia mane nko afi ne yere nso ekwakohwe ni kunu nso ya se mane nko enti omo adina no access to the client. And I feel so dear, Omoka nyina nso ye ntro. And besides krano, there ema asem we a hard drink na me din kan busa se NDC theater court. Aye na mara so e kire se court na ama papa yi kwan se wonko no nko hwe ni mpom din. Ana eno achi nso sa account a NDC for anase AG ene na ni deputy e kire se aye frozen no. Ente sa bank yi ni nsafiri so bank ama order say ni frozen account nyina na o masa man access to account no na afi so arrest am ba chi no latest one no new arrest any old charges no na different enti say Say na account ni frozen na o say nka omo sa de court. Omo nya mfa nka court me freezing account ndi say frozen account no aye expired. Etwam de dada into access to the account nyina na ye de no ko yisika afi de ye say ye man kwama ni yisika no busua o de nchirim bebiraba. So sisi ade o kan say omo so beteki legal action e de against attorney general and deputy no say de oma ye no mati court order so say court ama papa yi kwan so wontu kwan na wotu kwan so a yakwachi ne kutuka enti omo nso e be hye omo legal action ase mayenti bi
access not only to his lawyers but even to the comfort of his spouse. That is his spouse. His spouse has been denied access to him since yesterday. I don't know what is happening, whether he's being tortured again as usual, but again all this will amount to nothing whatsoever because there's no evidence of any crime committed by him. And I'm surprised that in this republic, in recent past, various accused persons were arraigned before court on similar charges. Dr. Stephen Opuni, Seydou Agongo, Alhaji Collins Dauda, Atoforsin, and all before they were allowed to travel all the time. They're allowed to travel in and out. So there are many avenues that are open to us and under the laws of Ghana. To all know that we file a process demanding his production before the court. I mean, order of habeas corpus, also an order compelling the attorney general to comply with the order. In addition to the punitive measures of contempt of court, which will not hesitate at all to press.
No. Ye kwako hwe yekuna ya sema ya kwan. Lawyers nso kwako hwe client ya sema ya kwan. Sisi ana ombe take legal action e de against na papa yi etimanya ni trade team. Na ne onimisa bia Godfred Odame wakan wiwie no wawie. Joyce force akọ frɛ ni biem say papa yi die nti na wo se aye attorney general and the deputies justice St0rm o twa ntro na de omo keka se ye de akɔkye Hanan ni nyina no ne kure bia nim de bentina makasa asema yenti de osade tudwa e wa hai.
You've described this arrest as a fly in the face to the court of the court. Why?
Good afternoon to your viewers and listeners. Yes, I mean, I'm just surprised at the actions of the government, the BNI, Angr. And I'm even more surprised kind of statement that put out by the deputy at Angr, claiming attempts to go or to empty a frozen bank account. How do you withdraw money from a frozen bank account? It never occurred. Not true. Simply untrue. And the government is just telling lies. I mean, Abdul Hanan Wahab was granted a court order in the face of arguments from the attorney general and his lawyers for him to travel for a short period to seek medical care in the United Kingdom. And then he was picked up at the airport, pursuant to the order to the attorney general by the BNI, and he's still being kept in custody. And the only reason is that there was an attempt to withdraw money from a frozen bank account. How does that even happen? It is totally untrue. And I think that it is really just an attempt to violate the court order. If the attorney was dissatisfied with the order of the court, he should have appealed. He failed to appeal against the court order must go paid. As simple as that. The court order must go paid. He cannot surreptitiously violate the court order and alleging falsehood as the basis for it.
And now we Joy FM and yes our story we nafi former AG asemode ebetu dwano na eba ye ne yes na de ba na ekoso ye de enhyerante ho ase onti ekoko online ade na manfo bebere twere ensem na awa Muhammad nso ba be kan sem ne bi no we de o assembly of de ekoso nyina de nti a che papa yi ene de nti a former AG Godfred Odame nso di sankomo no na wase last night Abdul Wahab Hanan Aludiba, the former CEO of the National Food and Buffer Stock Company, was arrested at the airport by BNI on the orders of the Attorney General. They contend that while he was traveling legally with court permission, he decided to withdraw money from his own bank account, which they claim was under a freezing order. According to Deputy Attorney General Dr. St0rm, that Hanan used false means to attempt to empty his Republic bank account. Now, these are the facts presented by his lawyers. 1. The Accra High Court explicitly granted Hanan permission on June 29th to travel to the UK from July 4th to July 12th for a medical appointment. 2. The lawyers flatly denied that Hanan withdrew or even attempted to withdraw any money from his bank account, challenged to prove it. And so think who is kabi, and as well tries who is get a free bank account more, or money say freezing in India, or prove Emra. 3. The defense team has challenged the Attorney General to produce any bank receipt, CCTV footage, or documentation proving that a withdrawal attempt was made. Tell the Benica kind of prove be CCTV video be near dear Chese, who is as a bank receipt, or Mamma Famachese and Papa Inkanu Isika, a free account. 4. The lawyers argue that Hanan's accounts are not legally frozen. All previous freezing orders expired on May 5th, 2026, when the state initially dropped the original charges against him. And on the May 5th, no, and original charges and into freezing the bank account, no, I'm drop here. And you must have a different one, and new charges. And tis new charges, no, you're freezing the bank account. Into money can say, so could you see Kaya Bachino, Abusha, my end to us way. 5. The point to May 20th. 2026, Adentan High Court ruling which states that because he was rearrested under a fresh process, old restrictions like frozen account do not automatically apply anymore. The lawyers sent a formal letter to Yoku 2 weeks ago, explicitly warning the state that no active freezing order existed on Hanan's account, accusing the Attorney General's office of deliberately misleading the public. By stopping him from boarding his flight, the state directly violated a valid High Court travel order. Because the state disobeyed judge order, Hanan's lawyers are initiating criminal contempt of court proceedings against the Attorney General, the Deputy Attorney General, and the Director of the Intelligence Bureau, as a NIB. The lawyers emphasize that prominent suspects in other major financial laws and state scandals in the past, which is Dr. Kesel Atuforsen, Seidu Agongo, Dr. Stephen Upuni, Alhaji Collins Dauda, and Dr. Kwabena Dufo, have legally and routinely been granted High Court permission to travel abroad for medical care without executive interference or airport arrest. And the other chato, ama and intina make us baby abo free a chiribano, and say, point 9 was say lawyers omo case we say same incident ni BSc Dr. Atuforsen as is your finance minister any say do agongo Dr. Sevino Puni Alhaji Collins Dauda any Dr. Kwabena Dufo omo nyina no enya the same court cases ni bia court ma omo kwan say omo ntu kwan kwhwe omo mpum yare anaso mbotumi tu kwan ko bia omo pe akwakwhwe omo ho yale asaba ayamfa traveling ban bia nto omo so na say the same case ni BSc na say court ama order say Hanan de obetumi atu kwan a ene de yede executive interference akwakwche no ache say we na say order from above bi aba ane akwakwche no but Atuforsen bra na NPP wa ban mu no NDC fo nya the same cases ni bi no yankwankwache obi a enti point 10 now say tomorrow is indeed pregnant enti kire say chine bi no yes chine bi no yes okoduo ukuro na onuanom enti NDC fo na ebi egbo se samre na omoye appointees aye omo se omonya MPP fo na omode ye wo mo no chine bi no yes di nsuo ye no sa na wi abaye enti omode previous cases no na compare the course we say mo de ba ye no yantete mo sa enso we ni de hwe de mo de ye NPP for abusia na de course for no enti we ye awa Muhammad na abema conclusion de asi nyina titisi an ye twen me de bedinga ka kire se me politicians me ni gidi obi am enti de kokoso yi anya de ndis for betimi prosecute obi a chema ontumi di e ba ye se o yasa extend judgment ne de kwa ye ne wo yare ene wo yesi ana e ba ye ne kra yesi lead counsel yare sa o metwetwe ne sane abasa sa yenkosi aga no omo de fira bam ko na NPP fo nso ba no mo nso ba chi NDC fo no mo nso ya mo se ya yenkosi aga na ka me pe right up bi de abrewa amanfo bi e kase e de be nti ne be ma account a se ye frozen no obi ekwa ko yisika ewu man nti deputy attorney general e de kwa chi obi ewo ho na menya sa right up na me nse issue ni be ko so de akire de be hie bia na de ho nsem e bebrew Ashanti Media.